Good evening. Welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast scheduled for March 20th to April 1st. And for the period from March 20th to 24th, there's a return of the positive height anomaly across the northern latitude. This will have implications on the flow downstream. We have a deep trough south of the Aleutians, a ridge building up along the west coast, and we have a ridge in a trough in the east, but the flow is fairly zonal. Okay, getting to closer into the period, there is a potential for a significant East Coast storm late this weekend. A polar vortex over eastern Canada will send a polar high pressure system southeast from Canada into the area at the start of the weekend, laying down the foundation for a potential winter storm. The deterministic ensembles have adjusted the track of the surface low westward of the 40 degrees north, 7 degrees west benchmark. This has been the trend in the last 4 cycles. There are differences in the magnitude of the developing coastal low as well as the timing. A closed low that forms across the upper Mississippi Valley Friday night is then forecast to drop southeast into Ohio Valley early Sunday. This allows for a developing frontal wave over the Gulf Coast states to track northeast in the backing flow aloft. Now, the GFS is less amplified, weaker, and faster than the European, which takes a deeper system inside the benchmark late Sunday. There is still uncertainty in the forecast based on the consensus track through an anomalously cold air mass in place. This looks to be mainly snow event or rain and snow mix at the coast. There is a potential for significant accumulating snow, regardless of the transition to spring and the high solar angle. There is also a possibility of gusty northeast winds and the possibility of coastal flooding, and we'll be watching this over the next few days. The west will generally have mild conditions into the Mississippi Valley under an upper ridge. We're going to look now at the period for March 23rd to the 27th. Here at the 23rd, we still have our trough a little bit weaker. This is GFS. We have a ridge here, a trough across the eastern states. And then we go to the end of the period. We see a little bit of retrogression of the eastern trough to the west. And we have a ridge along the east coast. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for West Coast states and from the southeast, northeastward into the northeast. Below normal temperatures are forecast for the northern Rockies into the upper Mississippi Valley. Across this region here, in the above normal areas, I'm forecasting anomalies to be 2 to 8 degrees above normal. Higher anomalies will be across here. And across this area below normal temperatures will be up to 10 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from California into the Four Corners area and above normal precipitation from the Ohio Valley across the northern Mid-Atlantic states and the Northeast. Now we're going to look at the period for March 28th to April 1st. 28th, we still see the pattern here. We have a ridge off the west coast, a ridge off the east coast or along the east coast, and we have a trough extending from northern Canada into the center of the nation. Miles of good agreement. We're going to go now to the end of the period to April 1st, and we see a little change in the pattern. Like I said, this is GFS ensembles. The GFS you can see here is more amplified than its ensembles, which keeps trough across the northern states. And we look at the European ensembles, also keeps it to the north, but is deeper than the GFS ensembles, and then the Canadian also has it kind of like in between the strengths. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here and across this region. And here I'm forecasting temperatures to be 2 to 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures for the northern plains of Mississippi Valley, with anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal. For precipitation, I'm calling for below normal precipitation for California into the Great Basin, and above normal precipitation is from the plains into Ohio, Tennessee valleys, lower Mississippi valleys, northeastward into the northern mid-Atlantic, the interior northern mid-Atlantic, and also northern New England. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion from March 20th to April 1st. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.